Good morning, guys. We've started a little bit early, so I do have actually the comment up on the screen. I'll leave that on for a couple of minutes so you guys can read through it. But is it Jose? I think I saw Jose in the chat earlier. Hi, gaming. Hey, Curly, Richard, Pilot, Nothing, Grandpa J, Momo, Lola, another Jose, Weihao, Luna. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we're gonna be running the Ophion, the Curie, Dagon, Loki, Bagliore, and also the Mauler. I'm just looking at that mothership. I don't have that that mothership on this account, so I'm just gonna use maybe either Thor or Keel. I have Keel on right now. Hey Smiles, hey Glitch. Yeah, we started a bit early here, so. By the way, is the music too loud? My volume levels are all messed up again. Whenever I stream Fortnite, then it's always messed up because I have to put the well, it's more the game sounds. I have to put the game sounds a lot louder. Are the Dream Hangars maxed out? So what actually happens is, so the comment that you see right now on the screen, that is obviously not maxed out. That would be a viewer, right? So they submit their Dream Hangar, and then what? Also, if you do submit your Dream Hangar, make sure that you put your pilot ID in your platform, because what I've been doing recently is if you get chosen, then you get a prize, and usually it's whatever, like the giveaway that I'm going to be doing for, I should say recent giveaway. So for example, I'm doing the Samjock giveaway. So Jose is going to be getting a Samjock. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is his comment, or their comment, I should say, because yeah, we'll just go with that. This is their comment, so you can see what they're currently running and what they're building. And then what I do is I kind of rebuild it. So what I run is going to be at max level. Being that I'm in Champion League, we can get an idea of what actually works. There's a, oftentimes players say, well, if it's maxed out, obviously it's going to do well. It's actually not the case. It's very far from the truth. So some builds, are just like flat out terrible. They won't. You'll see what I mean when we get into the gameplay. Not everything is gonna do that well. Yeah. So I rebuild everything. So we have Damper, Labris. So I just show you kind of what I'm gonna be. So my thinking actually behind choosing these modules here is we're gonna be targeting bots. Okay, because obviously Fion's gonna just get smoked if I target Titans. So I believe this one is, yeah. Okay, so we're going to be targeting regular bots with that. We have the Patron. I haven't used this drone in ages. Okay, so we have the following pilot skills. Okay, so essentially what this means is I will run I rebuild what they are either building towards, their theme or whatever it is, but I'm using everything that's maxed out. And the thinking here is that I will run a couple of games and we'll get a feel for this hangar. We'll take note of like the weak points. Now the weak points, I don't mean like replacing the bots unless they kind of specify. I take note of the weak points, if there's a build that's not really doing that well because of the weapons, then the second half I actually go in and I start to optimize. So I will optimize things like maybe the drone I wouldn't use, maybe it's the weapon, that particular weapon I wouldn't use. This way it's valuable to that viewer. I should really say actually viewers who have similar builds, right? Because I know there's a lot of players, for example, that are building this, and they might find, oh, it actually still works. And they might still keep on, leveling that up. Or maybe it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, then I will suggest what I would run. So that way you don't waste your resources when you are rebuilding or you're building up your hangar, right? Because otherwise you might get, well, you might get the build and it doesn't even work when it's fully maxed out. So at least you know in advance, and then you can change your approach. So that's the whole point of it. Hi Gatto. Hey Carl. What is the Curie's defense? What is it called? You mean like the what do they even, I don't even know myself. It has like a shield on it, right? Or armor plates or whatever. I don't know what they call it. You're watching this in class. You should pay attention to your teacher. Hey Alpha. Okay, okay, wait. Let me just go through this entire hangar first, and then I'll give like my opinion on. I'll give my opinion on like some of the builds and the hangar composition, which that's another thing too. Quite often players focus on just the bot, but they don't look at the entire hangar composition. So the way that I play this game is kind of similar to how I would play chess. So when I play chess, like obviously certain pieces move a certain way, and you would attack your opponent, you know, based on like how those pieces move. So in the same way, like when you play this game, certain bots will have certain like roles, especially now with specialization. So you'll have some bots that are moving really fast. Maybe they're very tanky. Maybe they do better with range. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want too much, for example, range in your lineup, because if you do that and the other team is very aggressive, how are you going to defend yourself? So I look at things like that. When the Raptor comes to the, I'm assuming you mean live server, can you test it out? It's still viable? Yes, I'll be doing all of that. Okay, so hold on, let me just go back to this comment. So they have the Orion mothership here. I don't have the Orion. I don't know which mothership you guys want me to use. I can use the keel. I need to use something that is attack. So we're looking at I don't know if Frozen Scorn would really be one. Thor makes more sense, maybe closer to what the Orion does, right? Because I think the Orion's more of an attack, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 2 attack. Hold on, 2 attack, 1 protection. It's kind of like this one. Okay, so we could use either one, really. Which one do you guys want me to use? We could use the Thor, yeah, or we could use the keel. It doesn't really matter to me. If I had like, so the thing is, if I had more tanks, I would run probably Avalon. You know, any kind of healing mothership. Dude, I don't even think I have the Monarch on here. I think I accidentally sold it. Yeah, because you see what happened. So I went on a selling spree, and I think I accidentally sold some stuff. Because I think, for example, I don't have the ultimate... What was it? I had ultimate some kind of weapon, but I think I accidentally sold all of them. And they were maxed out. So on this, so just to be clear, this account does not belong to me. It belongs to Pixonic, FYI. The thing is, like, they give tons of like these data pad things, and you know, we get other stuff on here. But the thing is, after every event, I get all these prizes, and we will have like a gazillion like weapons or bots or whatever. The thing is, when I go into my inventory, it lags me up so bad, so I have to go in and sell stuff. And I think I accidentally sold a couple motherships because there was so many of them that I had to do that. Otherwise, I would lag up. I don't even think... Do I even have the Paladin? Did I have... I think that one I may have accidentally sold too. Oh no, wait, I do. Wait, is this attack? This is not attack, it's support. Yeah, we gotta stick with an attack one because what they mentioned was the Orion, and that's more of an attack. So what do you guys want me to do? Should we go Keel or Thor? Put in the chat. Let me know which one you guys would like to see, and we can take a look. You know, to be honest, it's not gonna make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things because it's gonna depend on how fast I can charge that up. And that also depends on the weapons too. Someone saying, I saw a couple say Keel. Some are saying Thor. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter to be honest. Like I said, it's not going to make as much of a difference like most think. Sometimes players pin one thing and they're like, it's game changing. I'm like, no, not really actually. It's kind of like if we had to change one bot for, I don't know, a Raptor. I mean, yes, it would make the hang a bit stronger, but you know, if your composition is weak as a whole, you will still struggle because then you're relying on just one bot. So, hold on, let me just go. Yes, I changed my name. Peter might like that name. Who was the one? I think it was him that came up with that name. Well, someone came up with that name. Okay, so the first thing I do when I look at Hangar, I look at how much range they have. Okay, so range, I consider anything 500 meters and beyond. Anything under that, I consider close range. The other thing that I also look at are how many tanks do they have. And the reason why I look at tanks is because in the event that I was to get spawn raided, how many of these bots can hold their ground to defend against such attack? So let's start with the first thing first. How much range we've got? So we've got 3 range. I generally only run 1 range. So we already got 2 range more. Okay, so that might be a bit of a problem. The next thing is how many tanks do we have? The only tank that I can really see here is maybe the Curie. Possibly the Bagliore. But the thing is on this, we've got range. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. We have a beacon runner. Otherwise, so the bots themselves are very weak. Now, when I say weak, I mean, should I be attacked aggressively? This hangar is going to probably fold. You're going to see what I mean when we get into the games. Now, I'm saying this because as you climb the league system and you get closer to like, you know, Champion League, Master Champion League, the players naturally become more aggressive. They become more aggressive because they're after things like damage, right? They run more tanks. And the only way that you can counter tank is really to use your own tank. It's just how it is. Okay, it's either that or you have an insane like amount of firepower. But usually the ones that carry that kind of firepower are usually tanks. Like if you look at the Bagliore, I wouldn't say this necessarily a tank, but it's getting there. It used to be when we could put the repair and last stand on, but this doesn't have it. Not anymore. Okay, the Titan, obviously a meta Titan now. So this is probably where I'm gonna use this a lot, probably to hold down the position on the map. So the way that I would probably run this, you know, judging from the hangar before we get into the gameplay, I'm probably gonna start with a Loki to get some beacons. Obviously, it could depend on whether I'm playing Beacon Rush or Domination. The next thing that I'm going to do, and you will see me do, is I need to transition to my range and quickly to my brawlers, but I don't really have much brawlers here, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. So judging from this, before I've even played a single game, because I haven't tested out this hangar yet, I think the bots are gonna fold very quickly. Now that's even with everything maxed out. Which is gonna be the strongest out of this? I'm guessing the Curie. Maybe for range it would be this one here. Yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna go. So I'm gonna play a couple of games here. We'll play some Beacon Rush on Domination. I think this hang is actually better for Domination, but we'll play Beacon Rush. We'll see how these games go. And then midway through, so we'll give it like 30-40 minutes. Then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start tweak things. Okay, so when I say tweak, I mean like the builds himself. Maybe with the drones and stuff too. So we need to get into center here. Also pay attention to what bot I use and where I go on the map. That's also really important. And we've got a guy on the left side, on the right. Hey, Curie. So I'm staying here in the center because we need to hold the center. So I'm not leaving. I'm letting the Scarrows go do his job there. We're going to try to hold this beacon for as long as possible here. I don't know where my teammates are. They're all sitting back. Yep, we just lost it. Okay. I have no idea what this is. Ooh. We got that guy. There was someone who oh wait, here. What is that guy in? Scarrows? So remember what I said about tanks, right? Just remember that. So I can't drop in over there. We're gonna drop in over here on this side. I can't even break that guy's shield. So you're starting to see other weaknesses here by using advanced repair, for example. So now we know that using unstable conduit would be a better choice. We need to go into center. So you see how like they're in our spawn there? Do you see what's happening? Keep in mind this is not even a squad. I'm trying to get to the center here. Oh! Oof. I don't know if I'm going to change this. And even if I do change this, I'm not going to be able to hold it. I don't have any tanks. Yep, it's gone. So now we've lost those beacons. And I can't do much here because, again, no tanks. Yeah, I just realized I have a mothership ready. I'll just use it over there. I mean, I have no other choice. By the way, so my predictions, that was before even playing a single game. Quite often I can tell based on how a hangar is going to perform before I even run it. And it's just more based on this guy. He's going to kill me. And it's not because he has the ducks. I mean, obviously the ducks makes things worse. I wouldn't be able to hold okay, now I have no choice. This game's over. I'm gonna have to dash here. So the reason why I'm dashing is just so that I have that resistance. Use the orbital. Ah, he used that. Oh, we actually pushed this guy. They're all locking me down. The thing is, I'm still holding the center, but it's too late because now it's me versus the whole team. The whole team got wiped out. So what we're gonna do is actually after this game, I'm trying to see if I can dash here. After this game, we're gonna take a look at my teammates' hangars and we're gonna see how much range they have and whether they have tanks in their hangar. Because my guess is they probably don't. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at my teammates' hangars. My prediction before I've even seen it, just so that you know that this is not like scripted or anything, they're gonna either, my teammates, we're gonna see how much range they have. Okay, so remember, range would be weapons that are 500 meters and beyond, and we're gonna see how many tanks they have. If they don't have that, that's the reason why we crumbled as a team. So let's take a look at the first guy here. Let's see how much range he's got. Range. So, you know, Condors can do a lot of damage, but they're not tanks. A Dux is not a tank either. More range. By the way, this is before I've even seen any of their hangars. We've got more range. No tank. Well, the Raptor's a tank, so you could probably use this at close range. Range. Not really a tank. I mean, I guess this could kind of fall into that. I think my team just got smoked. Yeah, so when the other team got aggressive, my team couldn't hold their ground. This guy has the right idea. I think he was the one that had the Skyros at the start. Yeah, so he has tanks. This is good. This guy's kind of getting there, but I think, yeah, so he has a Ravana. I mean, he's got the right idea. Why does it show bronze when they're in Champion League? Are you talking about... Oh wait, this doesn't show. Which one are you referring? One of these? Or do you mean you're in Bronze League? Because of the crisis? No, so the Bagliore is not as strong as it used to be because you can't put last stand and repair amps on it anymore. But that goes for any of the other bots too. So the reason why the other thing that I noticed in that game is there were so many shields I couldn't shoot past them. Okay, like if you can't bypass shields, you're gonna have a hard time getting your damage in. Okay, we're gonna play another game, Beacon Rush. We're gonna see if the results are the same. Then I'm gonna hop on over to the domination mode, and then we'll see how the results compare. By the way, guys, if you enjoy live streams like this where we take a look at comparisons and stuff, you know, I don't want to say it is kind of like hangar reviews, but a little bit more in depth. Make sure to leave a thumbs up. Not tanks. No, there will always be tanks. If you look even like now. Oh, I guess I'll start with this. So now you also want to look at the positioning on the map. Okay, that guy's going there. I'm going to try to go to center, but I think they might get someone here first. Yeah, you want to be very aware where your teammates are going. So I know that there's one going to the left side. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to try to get to center as quickly as possible. This way my team can drop in over here. I see Quan on the other side. So you see this? This is actually really bad. I don't know if my team realizes, but so if you had to split this map in half and draw a line down the dry riverbed, I'm on the side that has 3 beacons, so technically I don't even need to go to the other side if they got it. Loki's gonna be dead. Yep. I don't have any tanks to defend. So you notice how I was trying to figure out what to drop in because I've only got range. So just as a general rule of thumb so that you guys are aware. Close range will do more damage per minute than long range. So this is why I always favor brawlers. This guy's smart. He's pulling us away from center. Trying to get close to him because I have a whiteout drone. It will disrupt his ability. Oh. That guy's gonna kill me there. Is this quick? So you see the other thing too. Why is this guy getting off the beacon? Ooh. I'm gonna just drop in over here. We'll use the Dagon first. Yeah. I'm just looking to see like my my mothership here. This guy doesn't have, he doesn't have unstable conduit. Trying to back up here. I hit that guy with the mothership, this one here in front. Honestly, this build's actually doing pretty decent. I thought it was going to go down a lot faster. Let's see if we can stop this guy. Heal. They're gonna get our platform, but like I said, remember, at the start, we're on the side that has 3 beacons. Just gonna move a little bit closer here. They got a lot of range. Not sure how I feel about this particular build. Ooh, he fired into... I was gonna say, he fired into my shield. I don't know how I feel about these weapons, man. Trying to target the Bagliore, the Saglia. Yep, I'm dead. This guy's gonna kill me. I'm trying to push him out. I don't have a dash. This guy can totally kill me now. I think he knows it. Ooh. Yep, he got me. Not many players know this, but Devourer can kill a Mauler. I don't have any, yep, we're in trouble now. Actually, why did I do that? Hey guys. Yeah, so I can't protect any beacons because I don't have, remember, I don't have close range. Yep, dead. So you're starting to see all the things that I mentioned kind of come into play. Like oftentimes I can usually tell just based on a hangar. So I used to, yeah, good game, Quan. So when I used to play with Clan Vox, I used to be part of their recruiting, and I could usually tell when someone showed me their hangar, whether they were a strong player or a weak player, just from looking at their hangar, usually the composition. So let's see what these guys have. Guy's got, he has a Mauler, but that's a lot of range too. This guy's, he's getting the right idea. I like this. I'm just looking at his drones. He has the right idea, that guy, though. This guy had the ultimate. I didn't even see that. Did he just not drop in, or I didn't see it? Interesting. Some weird hangers. You telling me? Hi, Black Knight. Are subduers fine to run? I personally wouldn't run them. I don't like. I've run into players that have that particular. Wait, what? That guy's already in center. There we go. We gotta watch the left flank. They got raptors and stuff here. That's kind of actually interesting, that player. Yeah, I had to give up that beacon. I can't protect beacons. Like, I don't have the tanks. Also, you know, I noticed this particular build, like these weapons can do a lot of damage. Like, you see how I did that damage there to that Pathfinder? It's more the reload that I don't like. Oh, that guy's helping. I think that might be a Dax actually. This guy here. I think this guy's that's a Dax, right? It is. And as you can tell from the way that a bot moves, what they have. Oh. Oh, we got one. There's another Dax here though. Trying to weaken that guy up. Got him. Come on, he's almost dead. I got him with the orbital strike thing, but is that enough to? I don't think it was enough to kill him. Maybe. Let's hit this guy. The other thing that I'm paying attention to is between the Dagon, between the Dagon and the Bagliore, which one is performing better? So the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to see. So if one is performing better than the other one, then maybe I don't need like both, and instead substitute something that is a little bit more tankier. This Loki's just getting whooped. Someone has Seeker. Yep, I'm dead. I'm not even going to get a beacon here. So the thing also in Champion League, everyone runs Seeker. For the most part, they have Seeker. I'm going to get smoked. Yep. Oh, this guy... Oh, he doesn't see me, but he's going to use his ability here. I'm dead. Man, that Loki is dying fast in all the games that we've played here. Try to see if I can maybe lock this guy down. Trying to get closer to this this guy. Oh, I wanted to drop my turret. I did drop it. Wait, there's someone here. How are we gonna get to the center here? Yeah, I think we should target him because we've got 2 Maulers. We can take this guy out. There we go. We might have to target this other Mauler here. I got hit by the Bagliore. Dash again. I may not be able to survive this. There we go. I'm trying to get this beacon here. Can't get. We're not gonna get. The thing is, I need to get up top there, and I can't get up top. I'm hoping that my teammates move the other way. Ooh. We got 4 beacons. Keep on dashing. He's gotta watch out. Oh no, I messed up my dash. There's a guy over here. No, he's gonna get the beacon. That Mauler should go around the corner. We're trying to get this beacon. Man, this is tricky. Trying to time my abilities here. I think this guy's gonna kill me. Nope, nope, nope. We got a dash. Ooh. Yes! Is he gonna have another... Ugh! Dash! He's moving to that side. Oh wait, you can't. Whew! Agile. Oh yeah, you gotta protect your beacons. You don't protect your beacons, you're gonna lose. Oh, that was rough. That was like all Mauler right there. All of that. Wait, we were up against a squad. I didn't even know we were up against a squad this whole time. No wonder that there's so many Maulers. Gee. Yeah, so if you're in a Mauler and you notice your teammate has a Mauler and there's other Maulers out there, try to stay close to your teammate. Because if you can do a 2 vs 1, the 2 Maulers will win. Because there's no ways that guy can survive, especially if you both use a dark light, right? And then you just do the timing. But man, that was nuts. So I'm trying to figure out here which one between these two should we sacrifice. That Loki though, that man, it's just getting smoked. So one thing that I'm going to do, because we're going to go... So wait, let me just show you the comment by Jose. By the way, is Jose in the chat? Not sure if he's in the chat. So we're going to take a look at this hangar now. We're going to try to optimize it. I'm going to see if I can make it... So the thing is, I'm going to try to make it a little bit more tankier and a little bit more effective as far as if the other team is aggressive. We're going to see how we're going to do that. I don't know yet. I'm thinking. Oh. Wait, you're using it. That's a different name. Oh, that's you? You changed your name. Okay, so what we're going to do here, let's see if we can go back. I'm going to have to sacrifice one of these. So what I'm thinking, I mean, technically you could use this build. There is a build that also that I would consider, maybe using Avalanche or something on here. Avalanche or even Glacier. Oh, that is you? Oh, okay. So now you see some of the weaknesses that I'm pointing out here. Because you can see, like, I knew I was going to run into certain issues. So I could use Avalanche, or another good option would actually be Glacier. So the reason why I figured I would sacrifice this one for more of a brawler style is because of the firepower. Now, should the enemy get into my spawn, maybe this will be more effective just because more firepower. It has a better reload time as well. Plus you have the splash. But I think even glaciers. So you gotta, you know, the way that you play this game, you always gotta think, okay, what should I do now if the enemy is in my spawn? You have to think that way, because if you don't, you should start thinking that way. That's why so many players get spawn raided. So I'm gonna try to make this to where I stand a chance. Also, I don't think this weapon works with the halos. I think if you're gonna go this way, then you should just go straight up halo. Or, you know, another option is rhyme. That might be another option, because that has really good burst damage. So for this build, what I would do is, I'm also not sure about this. Let me just see, what does this provide? Speed, weapons, fix, stealth. Okay, well, you know what? We'll keep that. I think for this though, I almost feel like I need phase shift on here for this specific build. So we're gonna go with phase shift. Let's see. I'm gonna sacrifice this adamant guardian. We're gonna put some shot grouping on here. So if you run like halos, and you have, especially for this build where all weapons will benefit from it, then it kind of works. Or it helps to have the sharpshooter. I can actually make this build even more deadlier. But the only thing is, so the well, you guys know I'm gonna use the Daredevil skill on here. Man, how many pilots, Nathan? Wow. Okay. I think it might be this one. I'm just looking at the icons there. I see double shield, so I'm assuming, yeah, it is. Okay. The reason why I'm switching to my pilot here is because I'm going to run the Daredevil. If I run the Daredevil on the other pilot, you're going to lose the shield. So I'm sacrificing that. I just want to see if this will... I know it'll pack more of a punch. You know, another option that I'm thinking of is to use whiteout on here. But if I had to replace this with another bot, I would consider the Skyros. I would run the Skyros with... I mean, you could technically run these kinds of weapons on there. You could use sonic weapons. You could use cryo. But I would also consider using the whiteout. Okay, so if you do run the Skyros, and that would help strengthen this lineup, because if there's a beacon that's being threatened, you could always drop in with that if you have it available. Just to kind of delay the enemy from getting that beacon. Okay, so that might be an option, but I'll leave this as is. I'm actually tempted to go with Glacier on here. Something that's going to pack a punch. You know what? I haven't run Puncher on here in a while. I know Redeemers do a decent amount of damage, but I'm just wondering... I think I'm going to go with Glaciers. Let's see how it does with Glaciers. I just need something that's a bit more punchier. Because like I said, if there's a guy that's in my spawn, that's going to be my biggest worry. I must be able to take them out quick. try this one. This one we had phase shift. I'm just looking at my my actives here. Hold on. Okay. This one's lacking. This one's gonna be a tricky one. I'm trying to think like what you could use. I mean, blast shotguns might work. You know what? Hold on. Let's try scorches on you. Once every month you clean out. You're talking about all the pilots that I have? Actually, wait, aren't they supposed to change that? I think they're supposed to change it, right? This is weird, but this may actually help. Because I see it has on-blind. The thing is, we don't have, like, stealth. Oh, wait, on-blind stealth. No, that gives me stealth. Additional damage, anti-blind. But no one really uses this. So, let's try paralysis on here again. It's more just to lock players down. There is a skill. So there is a skill here for this one, but I think I'm gonna try without it. So, go with the Master Gunsmith. Okay, so there's actually another thing that you could do if you are running unstable conduit. Like if you want that to last a little bit longer, use this skill here. So we're gonna try modules expert instead of the foolhardy. Yeah, so if you're using like advanced repair, unstable conduit, phase shift, and you want those to last a little bit longer, use modules expert. Okay. Yeah, it's a pity that we don't have a little bit more tanks. So what I would actually do with a hangar like this, if this was my hangar, what I would alter, like the way that I would alter things, if I needed like a fast bot that was kind of like tanky, Scarrows here, and then maybe Ravana, just to strengthen it a bit more. Because that way I have some speed to get beacons if I need to hold it down, and I had the Scarrows there, it'll be there. I also have a little bit more speed with, say, like the Ravana. The Quartermaster skill also helps. Yeah, that will help with the overall cost. So it lowers the cost. You know what, I'm actually gonna... I don't know if this is a good idea, but... I'm actually just staying here for now until they kill me, because we have the center beacon, so I need to hold this down. They just charge through with an archo. I'm gonna give the center up here. We're gonna make a move this side. Well, we don't have any beacons. Maybe I should have stayed there. Smart play. Curie. Yep, that's the reason why I put this build in, for that blast. He's gonna give me the beacon. He's gonna drop in over here, right? There we go. Kinda liking this build, it's being kinda decent. Yeah, I like this build. It's working really well. So I don't think we have any cryo rockets in this lineup. So I think it would be worth building for this build. Try to push this side. To lock this guy down. Ooh. Oops. Took too long. This guy in. They got someone in stealth here. Center. That's a lot of stealth. Oh, that's why. We're gonna go into center, try to get this beacon. Hitting me? Try to move in front so that he shoots into my shield. This way he charges my weapon up. So with the Ophion, it's kind of like the Ares. When you shoot into the absorber shield, you absorb the damage and you increase the damage of your built-in weapon. Oh, I tried to drop in there. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble here. We've got two Maulers. I don't think I'm gonna survive. There's too many of them here. Ooh. 3 of them. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. They're just gonna use the dark light on me. Whoa, there's 4. I didn't see that guy. This guy's like, hide. Yeah, easy for you to say. I wonder if I would have been able to do like more damage to this guy if... Oh. I was trying to hide in the tunnel there. Two versus 4. I think this guy is the that is. Yeah, I'm dead. One more hit and I'm dead. I think that Curie is an improvement. I kind of like that Curie build. Still not sure about the... I mean, this Dagon can do a lot of damage, but that's on a larger map. That's the other thing too. So you got to be careful. This is why I also say be good. You know, be careful of having too much range, because if you land on a small map, then it's like playing with one bot or even more bots less. Looks like they were down a player too. When Pixonic made a pile of me, did I decide what features? No. They actually just contacted me. They asked me if I'm okay if they did a pilot. The stupid siren and Ember combo. I don't quite remember. Sorry. I get a lot of like really bad requests though. It's not like that's gonna stand out. Hey Aaron. You gotta be careful. They've got a Dux. Yeah, I don't know if he has Seeker on that thing. This guy's got Seeker. Nope. Yep. So now you're seeing why the Loki doesn't work. It's because everyone's got Seeker. I don't know how we're gonna get to that gapped area. Huh. Oh. Ah. You try to heal up. Yeah, these glaciers do a lot of damage. I think this player's time dropping. Because you notice how he's looking around for me? This one here at center. Replace it with the Samjock? Yeah, he will be able to do that because he will have the Samjock. Wow, my damage didn't register. You got him. I would have actually killed him sooner, but because we were lagging, the damage wasn't registering on that player. This guy's gonna come around the corner. I think that's a duck. Notice how he's always looking around for me, that Sage player. I think he's time dropping. Okay, got him. Looks like a child predator. I'm just gonna cover these beacons. Yeah, oh, this guy's. So I can't really hit him once. I'm gonna get onto this beacon now. Yep, there we go. Trolling me from the beginning. Who? That Sage? Wait, is that you? Oh, he slowed me down. I'm trying to move. Hurry. He's gonna catch up with me. I'm trying to catch. Oh, I was hoping I could get him down to his last stand. You actually gotta be careful. That raptor might kill me. He's got a whiteout drone on the. It's a very specific build. Just gonna stay here because they need beacons. I get this beacon, it's over. Food again. You have me as a duck. We're a hungry stream. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a squad on our team. I'm kind of deciding on that Ophion. What would be a good build? I know the weapons I'm using right now are better. Like I can tell. Because the damage is happening instantly, so I kind of like that. Hey, Rook. Oh yeah, happy Chinese New Year. Can I use ducks? No, not for this Dream Hangar. The player that I'm covering, they don't have a ducks. Otherwise, I would. This Loki is just getting smoked. It's like no place in champion. You see, this is also, so if you know, like players always tell me, oh, it's maxed out. Obviously, it's gonna do well. Do you see this Loki doing well? Just imagine if you were building this, all the resources and time that you would have put into the build, only to find out it doesn't even do well. Now, if you had known, you probably would have gone for something like a Skyros, right? Just imagine all that time and resources. Let me guess, this guy, he's looking at me, so he probably has Seeker. I'm dead. No, he doesn't. What is that, armadillo? What is that? What was that all about? Oh no! Wait a minute, he didn't even take half of my damage. More than half. I wonder if I can reach this guy. 640 maybe. That's the Daredevil skill. Ooh. Ah. Tank. Quick. There we go. There we go. We gotta go for this other guy here. Well, we held the attack off. Oh, whoa, that actually did a lot more damage than I thought it was gonna do. Oh, that really messed him up. We actually got him. Oh. Okay, well wait, leave battle. Wait, I haven't even dropped in with my Titan yet. Leave? I missed a squib. They might be cheating, who knows. Why do I keep dropping in center? Because that beacon dictates the game. If we gave up the center, the next spot for the red team to drop in will be, well, they'll drop in at center, then they'll push the dam. I don't worry about the platform because even if so let's just say they got the platform, I can always kill my bot and I can drop in on the platform because my home spawn is over there. So by defending the center, I'm actually defending both sides, right? Because I can drop in over here at center if I need to, and if push comes to shove, if I need to get the home beacon back, I just drop in at home. Haskell or Shy on... Well, the Shy is going to get a nerf. Fast moving bots? It depends on what you mean by fast moving bots. Also depends on what you're running that on, right? Because you might be a faster... So wait, why can't I drop in? Is red team doing something fishy here? Because I noticed they went immediate. So you see what I said? So usually the team will go for this beacon and then they will push the dam side. That's why you defend that center if you can. I'm just gonna leave because no point in me watching. Oh, like on Samjock? No, I actually I like it on the Samjock. I like that. It might be hard for you to hit them though. Who is attacking the center? I had to hold it down. This is where this is why I tell you gotta have those tanks. The Curie was able to hold it down. We held it down. I just couldn't drop in. Maybe the Titan wasn't. Maybe. Oh, it was only 75%. Oof. Is a reviver? No, I would say no. Yeah, you always want to make... Now you understand why I say you need tanks. Okay, so if you can't hold a beacon down, you're going to give that up, and then you're going to let your opponent just steamroll you? Is that how you guys play? Just remember, I started the game, I was in your position. I used to always get spawn raided. Gonna see if we can get close. I have no idea what this guy up here has. I'm gonna try to see if I can surprise him, but I don't know. Ah! We almost knocked the weapon off. So close. You know what? I wonder if I would have been able to kill him with if I had rhymes. These guys are causing a lot of problems here. Ooh. If my damage is not even registering most times. Okay, we got it back though. Where is this? He's still... we killed him. That guy's targeting me now because I did so much damage to him earlier. Got you! Those avalanche weapons are actually quite deadly. They do a lot of splash damage. I feel like my damage is not even registering most times. Ah, there we go. Nice. Yeah. What about workshop? Is there nothing good in there? No, there's a lot of things. It's just that players, they don't like it because it's like older stuff. But just because it's older doesn't mean it's bad. I could build a Dream Hangar with it, and I think it'd be shocked at how effective my hangar is. Actually, my baby account, most of that is from workshop. This game's gonna be over. We got 5 cap on them. They would have to pull off a 5 cap within the next like 20 seconds. Not gonna happen. This map's too big. All those maulers. Uh-oh, we both dashed. Yep. I got him with the orbital strike just before the game ended. You can change the Ophion for the Archer. You know what? I would actually, being that you have the Archer, I would change the Loki. So you know that you're going to get a Samjock, right? Because I mentioned it at the start. So what I would do is I would put the Archer with cryos here and then use the Samjock and put that over there. That would be a lot more stronger for your hangar. But not fast to cover. Yeah, so if you are a new player and you're building up your hangar, you're looking at like workshop, you're trying to figure out like what hold on, let me just go here. You're trying to figure out what robot to get first. You know, you're deciding, should I go Fenrir? Should I go Ravana? Go Ravana first. Always go Ravana first. So Ravana first, and then you can decide after that whether you want to go with like a Fenrir or maybe even like a Revenant, you know, something that's also really tanky right now. Skyros. Yeah, but do the Ravana first, okay? Because the Ravana, aside from surviving multiple metas, it kind of actually got like a, I guess, a silent buff now because it's like a lot faster too. Aside from that, it has survived multiple metas. You know, you will have the speed, and it is kind of tanky. The only downside to that is that you can't hold the beacon down when you use your Transcendence. But other than that, you know, I think overall it's a really good package. So then you could use like Havoc on their mace. Okay, so yeah, so I definitely think I would like replace. I'll show you how I would change things. Okay. I clicked on this. It's gonna take a couple seconds. Regular glory on bag against the Samjock. So the Samjock you're gonna have trouble hitting because when they use that phase shift, if that's what you're referring to. So I've actually featured this Ocho on my channel before. Actually, if you watch my baby account video which I posted, I was running, you know how I defended was it the center? It's the exact same build. The only difference is that on my account, it's an MK1 level 6 Ocho. So do you see, like, so this is why I show things to you at max level, because if you see that it kind of sucks, then there's no point building it, right? So I've saved you how many hours of crafting it in workshop. How much resources have I saved you in leveling things up? But I know this works. If it didn't work, I wouldn't have it on the baby account. And it's not even a high level one. It's still very effective. So I would use this. And then for the Samjock, because you will be getting a Samjock as well. Oh boy. This thing's taking forever to change. We're gonna change today, right? This is just it's longer than an ad. They're cutting into my ad time. So you could run something like this because I have tried this out. You could also use the Halo and the Glory. Okay, so just like a couple of options, you could use this. But so here's the thing: be very careful. Like I know I have this here with a cryo build. Be very careful of doing what I've got here because that's way too many cryos. You don't want to do that. So what I would do is if you're going to run cryo on here, then this has got to change. So let's try... someone mentioned subduers. Subduers actually don't do enough damage. You could try even Devastator on here. But let me try Puncher. Let's see how Puncher goes. You want to make sure that you don't have the same weapons on all your bots. And the reason why you want to do that is because should Pixonic nerf any one of those weapons, you don't want it to affect your entire hangar. So what you're doing is you're planning ahead. Okay, so maybe we don't want to go... Maybe we don't want to go with the cryo. Maybe we want to go with the Glory. So let's just do that. What's the best mothership? I think some will say Frederick, but it really depends though, because like if you're running a lot of tanks, Avalon. I tend to rotate between Avalon, Frederick, and the Keel. Would Igniters be good on a Raptor? I would say no. Also, it's not a Blaze, right? Ember Blaze. If you're going to be running Tesla weapons on here, you can try that maybe on the Archo. I wouldn't use Tesla on here because it takes a while to unload the weapon. I think with a bot like this, it kind of is like a hit and run. So you got to make sure that you know when you're out of ability mode that you hit your opponent quickly. Does that make sense? So let's run. Let me just run like one game here. Let's see how we do with this one. Yeah. So yeah, with the Tesla weapons, it takes a while to empty your entire clip, which means your bot's going to be exposed for longer. The Samjock doesn't have a lot of resistance and it doesn't have a last stand. Like you can't put that on there. So the only way would be to use a Shy. But if you use a Shy, because they're going to be changing it, I don't think it's worth using. Bring the Avalanche setup first. Okay, so you know these Skyros? This is not... That wasn't very smart. We should have had one guy go to the right. We had no one go to the right. They're all going to the same beacon. Should have had one go here that goes down to the bottom, another one go there, and another one over here. They should have split up. Yep. Shouldn't have asked me to run it first. Just saying. I was actually going to run with the Archo first and then drop in with that. No, you don't get to see any gameplay of it. I got some rockets for you. Yep. This is already performing better than the Loki. We've killed how many now? Told you that Ocho is something else, man. It's kind of funny because players are telling me that I was weak. I'm like, you sure you're running the right Ocho? Definitely doesn't look weak to me. And that's after it was nerfed like multiple times, which is the crazy part too. Yeah. Trying to get onto this beacon, I can't. Ooh. I saved the beacon somewhat. We only got 3 players. My team quit. Wait, what the heck was that? You guys see that? I just turned around because I wanted to hit him with the orbital strike. Uh-oh, I just realized there's a lot of guys here. Uh-oh. This guy's just chasing me. Ah. Mauler behind me? Yeah, he was chasing me. So one of the best ways to counter the Samjock, just follow it until the ability runs out. Look at what I did to them. We lost. That's what I did to them. What I shouldn't have done was I shouldn't have started with the Bagliore. That was a mistake. What I should have done was I should have started with the Archer to push those beacons, but also the Skyros on my team, they were going to the same beacons. You're in a Skyros. I'm not sure why they would want to do that. So if we're playing domination, now it makes sense, right? Now I can start with this because this is mostly, I want to get the range out of my hangar. This is why you don't pre-plan what you're going to drop, and you should always adapt based on like the map and what you see. Whoa, that is some jump. Whoa, he's doing a super jump. Why did red team all go to the same side like that? We need to attack this top here. Uh-oh. You need membership everyone gives today? No, because we don't have enough likes. Maybe I should have started with the Archer first. I think I should have started with it first. Sure you want to do that? Yep. Two guys? What are they fighting back there? We killed him with an Ocho. How you like that? Ocho does it again. I was just following the guy because I knew his ability was wearing off. Because he had used it earlier. Incoming! Whoa, we got like 3 guys shooting me now. Oh, I can survive maybe. Oh, I needed, I almost had my ability ready there. Almost. If I did, I think I would have been able to kill another one. Ooh, I'm almost dead. This guy's behind me. Yikes. I'm trying to get over to the side here. There's so many Maulers. Maulers and Bagliores. We only have 3 players left. Ooh, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of Maulers here soon. fight my butt. They're gonna ditch the acid shotguns. Why, Santosh? Okay, we're gonna play one more game here. Then we're gonna be ending things. Usually these streams are a bit on the shorter side. I don't like going for too long. What would you do if you lost your channel views, subscribers? Then I would just do trading. That's why I'm learning to trade. Mind you, I am thinking of doing a channel for trading, so that would be the next thing. Ooh. I'm gonna get rid of this first. Oh, yeah, that kind of messed him up pretty good. He saw all the splash damage. He's still taking damage. You want to go near the edge? Be my guest. Uh-oh, he might have a bit of a problem here. Does this guy have the Archer build? Ooh. Yo, guys, at least hold this down. Got you. We've only got 2 rockets here though. I wonder if I can get the guy up top. No, we won't be able to. I need the Seeker for this. Explosives expert. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I like the Glacier build more on there, but then, like I said, if you use the Glacier on there, you gotta be careful. That guy's gonna die. My turret's gonna kill him. Huh. gonna drop in over there. Trying to see if I can get this beacon here. Are they coming back for me? What do you mean? We need to just keep pushing those beacons, yep. They're running beacons on us. What is that? Maybe I need to go down to the bottom. I'm the last player left. Ah. Behemoth Avalanche? Is a phase? Hi phase. Dax players will be crying after the nerf. Well, this is why you don't load your hangers up. I've always find it funny when players, so what they do is they load the hanger up with like Dax or like archers or whatever the meta is. And then when it gets nerfed down, they go to social media and they cry about it, and then they follow up with "I'm a veteran," and I'm like thinking, well, if you were a veteran, wouldn't you have known that it was gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Like everyone knows, so don't act dumb. That clan cheats? Yes, they do. So I'm just reading the chat. Oh, Ghana, thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated. Thanks for the fun stream. Is it nerfed? To my knowledge, yes. I actually was thinking of doing... I mean, I guess I can do it tomorrow if you guys want. But the thing is, if I do that, then there may not be any gameplay. But what I was gonna do was I wanted to review some of the well, the nerfs and the buffs. We could do it tomorrow if you guys want. More than one bot. Yeah, like the players, like they act dumb and they say they're veterans. I'm like thinking, if you were a veteran, that means you know, I'm assuming that you've played through multiple metas, so you know how the game works. Why would you keep punishing yourself like that? Baby jump. Yeah, no, Okay, so I was gonna do a test of a video on like the new Titan and like some of the buffs and the nerfs last weekend, but when I got on, for starters, all the players were just camping, and by the time I dropped in with my Titan, the game was over. So I played about 20-30 games, and that's pretty much how it was. So I was like, well, I can't get any footage. If this is how the players are, then you're not seeing any gameplay or anything on the test server, because I can't get my footage. I'm just wasting my time. I'd rather put that in towards, like, I don't know, a guide or something, you know? Like, at least you will actually see something and you'll learn something about the game. Is Shindo better with the Havoc or blast shotguns, or their build that works better? I haven't run the two, but I think it's also going to depend on what you're going up against too. So the downside to that, like the Sonic build with the Havoc, with the Shenlo, you're teleporting from one target to the next, so you're going to probably have enough firepower for the first target. The thing is, when you teleport to the second target, you're going to be on like a delay. You know, the interval between your shots are going to be more delayed because you've fired the entire clip. Whereas the blast shotguns, you know, once you reload, you have the full. So I would imagine for the Shenlo, the blast shotguns might be a bit better. Oh, is it Otaku? Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. Like a lot were happy that I got the Indra. Like now I don't have to see that boring Arthur. I'm like, hey, don't diss my Arthur like that. I had so many that were like they're telling me that I should upgrade the regular Indra because I actually had two of them. I sold one. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna upgrade anything until I get the Kraken. I was like, that was like it. And then like someone said, well, maybe you should upgrade the Heimdall. Now the Heimdall's not that bad, but I'm all set on the Indra. Like I'm like, no, because the thing is, I know like how this game, like I know that with time, like the Mauler's going to get a nerf. You know, the Devourer will probably get a nerf. Future Titans will get a nerf. The Indra just has an ability that can survive multiple metas. There might be some metas where it might struggle a little bit more than others, but generally it survives really well. So it only makes sense for me to go with the Indra first, and then once I have that leveled up, then I can get another Titan. You know, if I just want more versatility. But yeah. Ravager with spikes. The thing with the Ravager, well, I don't know. It might actually be kind of decent, you know, once they nerf like the Seeker. So the biggest threat to a Ravager right now is more like just everyone's using Seeker so they can see or stealth. Which I don't blame them, by the way, because this is what I was doing. You know, when everyone was flooding to the Pascal at that point, I was like noticing a lot of stealth bots, and I'm like, man, it's starting to get really annoying. So I put Seeker on all of my bots, and it was kind of funny because I found it effective at the start, but at that point, there was just so much stealth. I didn't feel the need to go to Pascal, and that was actually when Pascal was at its like prime. Everyone is going to Pascal. I'm going to Seeker. I'm like the only one going to Seeker. And, you know, I just started killing so many stealth. I'm like, I can't go back to that Pascal, man. Like, because when I did go back, I just got killed. There were just so much stealth. But now, like, everyone is running Seeker. So it's almost like not having stealth on your bot. That's why the Loki dies so fast. So the thing with the spike, I think it's a spike build. The harpoon weapons on the Ravager, you have to get close. So the thing is, if everyone's running Seeker, are you really gonna get close? You know what I mean? I mean, I've run some brawler setups, but you know, if you're going up against stronger players, they're gonna have Seeker. Like, they will see you. Lynx or the Curie? I think I kind of like the links more, but it has more to do with the ability too. You know, if players like, if their health is low enough, you can use the ability of the links to take them out. Like, it could even be a Mauler who's almost dead. You could take them out with that links. The Curie, not so much. Then you win on at the new bots, depending on what it is upgrade. You're just going to wait out the nerfs. You know, one of the best ways actually when it comes to, you know, what to upgrade, especially when it comes to like newer bots, if you're just patient, you know, with time. So for example, you know how like they're going to be nerfing like the Raptor. Everyone wants to get like the Raptor or like the Ducks. With time, everyone's going to have it. Now, it won't be as strong as when it was, you know, at its prime. But the bottom line is, you know, everyone will have it. But the thing is, you know, after it's gone through the rebalance, it might not even be good. So you've just saved yourself, like, you know, the headache of having to upgrade. So just go at your own pace, don't rush. Pilotless, Indra, and it's not bad. The drone by like $2 bucks in the shop. Well, I knew the Seeker was gonna get nerfed because everyone's using it. You know, like I have this saying, like if I notice when I run, you know, especially on this account, if I'm running certain builds and I'm using certain weapons or I'm using certain drones, then I know there's a high probability those things are gonna get nerfed. Because I'm, you know, even without this account, I will be a meta player. So even if I was like playing on the baby account, I will gravitate towards certain things. So, so for the baby account, like let's just say I had a Ravager. If I had a Ravager on that account, then I would build the Hussars. I don't have the Ravager. I have a Typhon with the Daredevil skill, and I'm still building Hussars. I have a Archer with the Cryo Rockets. I'm gravitating towards certain things that I know are very powerful. But the problem with that is also, if they're very powerful, it also means there's a chance they're going to get nerfed. But that's just how it is. Why use Orkans? You mean the ultimate? Because I tried it. And the cryo build like this does far more damage, like by a mile. You can't even compare it. So I tried running 2 Rhyme and then 2 ultimate Orkans. The damage wasn't even close, like not even close. And the reason why is because the Rhymes don't freeze up your opponent as fast, and because you're not freezing them up, you're not gaining the extra damage bonus from when you freeze a player up. So by having the full setup, you freeze them up, they take more damage, and because you're in the Archer and the way that the Archer works, they take even more damage. That's why it's so powerful, this build. Yeah, I tried the ultimate Orkans. Trust me, it doesn't... It's not even close. Like, not even close. You can look at all numbers and stuff and you can tell me, but stats-wise, trust me, I ran it. My Archer went down fast. I wasn't even taking out players with the other one. My preferred build on the Rook. I haven't actually run the Rook in a while. When I did run it, I was actually using I think I was actually using Evora Veyron, but I think after they changed they rebalance things, I think I actually preferred this. But now I'm not so sure. Like maybe the Flames might be a good one. But I'd be leaning more towards that. I did try the acid shotguns, like even because I think they're gonna nerf it, right? But even before then, I didn't like them. I actually found that this worked better. Like these weapons work better than the acid shotguns. But I think the Flames might be stronger. Missed your chat. It's probably because there's so many that are scrolling. Flames are getting nerfed too. If flames get nerfed, then I would... Are these weapons getting nerfed? Because then these weapons would naturally get stronger, right? If all the others are getting weaker, then I would probably gravitate towards these. With Shredder, actually, it's impressive build. Yeah, I haven't tried. I mean, I guess for lockdown, yeah. But like just the pure cryo build, it's very strong. Like I can't, like I don't know how to describe. When you hit, you know, when you hit a player with it, you have all your rockets hitting them, then you will understand. It takes a bit of getting used to because you have to aim differently, right? You have to lead the target with these rockets. But man, when you hit them, when they freeze up, then you realize just how powerful this build is. How do you time for the Ravana? You mostly get killed instantly after your charge finishes. So the Ravana, when you play it, you gotta always make sure before you charge in and you attack someone, you have at least one charge, preferably two. And you always want to make sure that you have the Honor Poe. So if you use the Honor Poe pilot, you will have 3 charges. So what I sometimes or oftentimes actually do is I will use one charge to get around. If I absolutely need to, then I might use a second one, but the third one I will try to save. So you wanna do it that way because so if there's a player who's kind of nearby, you want to attack, it would be wise to have at least 2 charges. 3 would be best because this way you can charge in, hit them a couple of times. When they start hitting you, you go into your Transcendence again, and you just keep doing that. But you wanna make sure that you always have a charge. That's the part of the skill part. It's the timings. And you keep one for emergencies, like... Yep, you gotta... It's the timing part. Maybe that's why not many go for the Ravana, because they find they die quickly. But it's like, this is where the skill part comes in. You gotta know. So the other thing too is you also wanna... sorry, you always wanna try to fight near cover. The Ravana, if you got in the open and then you have like... You don't have that many charges, you could be in trouble, right? Because like... I mean, I guess unless of course you have like phase shift. But let's just say you don't have phase shift. And you're fighting on, say, canyon map. So you go out in the open, you attack. You only got 1 charge. The guy starts shooting you, you use your ability. You don't have any more abilities. Whereas if you play and you're like on Dead City, you can hit a player, run behind a wall. Or like cover, charge, and then do that over and over again. So there's different ways that you can play it. The Archer with the Porthos and the Aramis is good. I think I did try it, the one Dream Hangar. It was decent. But this hits like... It hits a lot harder. The difference between this and that build that you just mentioned with the Porthos, so that would take longer for me to deal damage to my opponent. This is just like, it's instant. Like once you hit a player, they better hope that they have a heal or a last stand, because they may not even get a chance to use it. The damage happens so fast. That's why I like cryos. The Curie and the Archer with the new energy shotguns. Yes, I'll try to remember. Actually, I need to, speaking of the Curie, I actually ran that in my members stream like 2 weekends ago, I think. I had a crazy game on Moon. I need to see if I saved that. I hope I didn't delete. I hope I didn't delete that footage. There was so many living legends. It was crazy. I'll try to see if I saved it. What would I run on a Revenant? So the Tesla or the new weapons? Yeah, those two in particular. most cannot aim, so that is a huge plus. Wait, are we talking about the cryo build? Have I tried the Fenrir with the Porthos? I have tried. Yeah, I have tried that. Fenrir, that probably suits the Fenrir more because the Fenrir is kind of slow. Will Mauler be worth leveling up? I have to wait and see. So the thing is, like, I don't generally base things on what I see on the test server. When I see like things like nerfs and buffs on the test server, I just take it for like what it is. The real test comes when it comes to a live server, because sometimes those buffs and the nerfs, they get scrapped last minute just before it's released, on the live server. Which, if it is, then I will obviously adjust things, but I tend to wait until it gets to a live server first. Like, I don't overreact on things because it's kind of pointless. Like, let's just say, for example, they, the Raptor, they nerf it to ground on like the test server, and a lot of players are saying it's not needed. Pixonic might reconsider. So players get all like emotional and you know what I mean? They get very emotional and dramatic about it. And then in the end, nothing happens. So it was all for nothing. It just makes the players look like crybabies, essentially. So that's why I don't overreact on things. Wait until it gets to the live servers, different story then. Because sometimes they do cancel like nerfs, sometimes they cancel buffs too. I think there was one, this was a long time ago. I remember they were gonna buff I think it was the Thunder weapon, and then they just canceled it last second. Should you build the Hussars for the Pathfinder? It's one of the stronger builds right now. Unless, of course, they're doing something to the Hussar. Can I show the pilot skills? So I did a separate video showing all the pilot skills for this, like everything, the drone and whatnot. Okay, so if you missed that video, maybe check it out, because there might be some other stuff I mentioned in there too. Actually, that video I don't think had specialization, but specialization, this is what you want. But the Archelix Dagon, wait, are they gonna buff the Dagon? Because that's one of the things I noticed, that bot is actually quite weak right now. Like, there are certain bots that really stand out, after the specialization. The Dagon was one of them. So I can see the Dagon getting a possible buff. If they nerf your bot, they do the same for others. That's what I don't understand either. I think it's because like they say that, well, they put money into it, which I kind of get, from that perspective. But the thing is, everyone's hangar is going to get nerfed. So like, what's the point of getting, it's not like your hangar is the only one that gets nerfed. Everyone's hangar gets nerfed. So it's like one day, just think of it this way. Let's just say we all had MK3 stuff, right? And then the next day they change it all to MK1 level 9. Players are going to complain. You know why? Because they had MK3 before and now it's MK1 level 9. What changed? Well, nothing. It was just the levels. Everyone is on the same playing field. So, that's why you don't run meta. I mean, it's okay to run meta, just don't like overdo it. But then again, I can't tell others how to spend their money. It's their business. I'm just saying that that's not what I would do. Okay, so anyways, getting back to this comment. So by the way, thank you, Jose. I don't know if you're still around, but thank you so much for your Dream Hangar. And thank you for participating. I will take down your pilot ID and your platform. Okay, so you will be getting a Sam Jock robot. So for the ones who are kind of curious and, you know, you want... for a chance to get into one of these live streams or to get your hangar reviewed. Once the stream is done, you can post your Dream Hangar in the comment section. So let me just show you what this comment looks like. So once the stream is done, post your Dream Hangar in the comment section. Now, your Dream Hangar could be something you're building towards, something you are thinking about. It could even be a theme. Okay, so last week I did like phase shift robots. So if you have a theme, you could do that too. And it might even get featured next week. Okay, so if it does, then there's a chance that you will get a prize. So make sure also, guys, this is really important. Make sure that when you post your Dream Hangar, that you put your pilot ID and your platform as well, just like this comment. And the reason why you want to do that is because if you get chosen, you don't want someone to steal your prize. Because I've had that happen. Someone tried to, they said they were the person, but then when I looked them up, their profile was different. They tried to steal the prize of the winner. So make sure that you put your pilot ID. This way I can take down your pilot ID before we do the stream. That way there is no chance of them stealing your prize. Okay, so make sure you do that. So what kind of changes would I make to this? You know what? I actually did find this a bit on the weaker side. I think what I would have liked to have done, maybe looking at... I don't know if Hammer is going to be better. Devastator would be kind of good too because you have that sonic damage. I'm trying to think like what else would I run on here. I really like the Glaciers though, but the thing is if you run Glacier on here, what you could do, because I think you mentioned Tesla. What you could do is run Glaciers on here, run the Tesla on there. I think Marquise is actually stronger than the Blight. I know I didn't run it, but the reload is a lot better. This can do a lot of damage. You just got to be careful. Like I said, if you got too much range, you got to be careful with that. You could also use Sonic on this build. I ran Sonic on here. Comment a Dream Hangar on any videos. No, not on any. It's got to be on a Dream Hangar. So when I choose a Dream Hangar for next week, I will be referring to the comments under this live stream. So you could post it under all the other videos. I'm not going to look at it because I don't go there to I don't go there to look at the Dream Hangars. Like I know that the ones that are interested in Dream Hangars will post it specifically under this live stream, if that makes sense. Is a Loki still usable? From what I saw, no, I wouldn't run the Loki. Instead of the Loki, I would go Skyros. Yeah, I try to do Dream Hangars every Thursday. I used to do videos before, and I don't know if you guys prefer the videos. It's obviously shorter format, but the problem with... So the issue that I have with like doing it in video format is that I'm cherry picking because I have to. If I don't cherry pick, it's going to be a very long video. It might as well be a live stream then. The benefit of doing it with the live stream is that I can tell you how that hangar is going to perform before I've even played it. And then you can actually see how things evolve when I do play it. And then we can go in and then I can start to optimize things. But sometimes players need to see it for themselves, because they always say, oh, you're cherry picking. No, I'm not cherry picking, because now you can see there's certain builds, when it's maxed out, they just don't perform. And it could be because of the build itself, or it could be because of the composition. And I think that's really important. If you're developing as a player, you need to see that. And it needs to be live, because then there's no excuses. Oh, you've been stuck whether to run Sonic, Ice, or... Oh, you don't... No, you don't want to run tasers. You don't want to... So, when it comes to the Scarrows, you want to run weapons that have high burst damage and preferably a very fast reload. So, like... so these weapons could technically work on a Scarrows. The Cryos could work. The Sonic could work. Something that can deliver that damage quickly. This way you can go back into ball mode as quickly as possible. So, I don't know. Like, if you have the new weapons, you know, those are obviously really good. Cryos are really good. And Sonic. I think I would lean more towards those three. The Dagon with Blights. It was decent. We had the one crazy game on Springfield. Honestly, that actually surprised me. I didn't think I was going to do that much damage. I thought I was going to get wiped out. But I think it's because they weren't using unstable conduit. If they were, I would have been finished. And I do think that the Marquis probably performs better than these weapons now. But that's just, you know, based on what I've tested. Okay, so I think, guys, I think that's going to be it. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior, Lone, Dominic Kine, Dies, Peter, Cold, and Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you very much to Roy earlier for your donation. Much appreciated. If Roy has a YouTube channel, make sure to check them out as well. And also, thank you to Jose, the one that left a comment. Thank you so much for participating. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So if this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel or my live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Dream Hangars. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also, for a chance to be featured in a future Dream Hangars live stream or video, make sure to post your Dream Hanger in the comment section. Be sure, just a couple of things. Be sure you have 5 different robots. It could be a theme, could be something you're building towards. And also in your comment, be sure to put your pilot ID in your platform, because I've started to kind of give these players prizes. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So once again, thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And until the next live stream, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.